A very good evening to you. Welcome to Obinna Show Live. The person I'm interviewing today is a very controversial individual. He's, if not the most learned, he is among the most learned individuals, not only in the Kenyan parliament, but in the country as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Honorable Babu Owino. Iko sawa?
Niko sawa Obinna, kazi iko sawa.
Sasa mpaka introduction mpaka hapo iko sawa. Kitu unaweza nataka niongeze?
Umesahau major things.
Yeah.
That is making the juice be worth the squeeze.
Okay.
Number one, you talked about learned, which is very important and urgent.
Okay.
And actually, I would like to stress on that.
Okay.
Repetition enhances stress.
Okay.
As a figure of speech. So definitely, having gone through school, and school gone through me.
Oh, there's a difference.
Yes, there's just going through school where you just pass from one gate to the other.
Okay.
And the school going
through you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So proud of my education, because it is what has made me be where I am.
Okay.
Were it not for education, I would not be seated here. And for that reason, I would like also to let Kenyans know.
Okay.
Yeah, that I got first class honors in actuarial science. So I'm an actuary, masters in actuarial science, a lawyer, masters in law, and 6 diplomas.
Wow.
So
you have how many degrees?
4 degrees and 6 diplomas. So if you didn't mention that and there are things that I earned.
Okay.
Then
Sorry.
I felt quite...
Ladies and gentlemen, the individual I'm interviewing today has 6 diplomas and 4 degrees from the University of Nairobi.
The also University of Nairobi.
Yes, I have to add that in there as well.
Yeah.
And then any other thing that I've forgotten?
No, that's
Member
okay.
of Parliament for Embakasi East.
Republic.
Oh.
Embakasi East Republic.
The Republic of Embakasi East. Yes. The Great.
With one supreme leader. Babu Owino.
Kidogo umekuwa Kim Jong-un. But how have you been?
Great. Top of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, never been better.
Karibu sana, and thank you for honoring our invite.
Yeah.
Najua waheshimiwa wengine nikiwaambia wakuje, you know, because most of them don't have much they've done. So they're like, tukienda pale sasa it's a hot seat. And nasema nimefanya nini? So I've been seeing the work that you've been doing, because you are not shy of sharing what you're doing, what you're developing, where. So I've seen that over a period of time. But before we get into that and we get into the stories that some people are here to listen about, let's start from way back. Who is Babu Owino? Why Babu Owino? First of all, your name is Paul Ongili. Where did Babu Owino come from?
My name is Paul Ongili Babu Owino.
Okay.
So people always think that it is an alternative name, Babu Owino, but it is one name. Babu Owino, Paul Ongili, or Paul Ongili, Babu Owino.
Okay.
So depending on which combination you want to take, if you want to start with Babu and end with Paul, or Ongili and end with Owino, or Owino and end with Babu. So they are all my names, enshrined in the ID.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yes. I thought that I've known you for a while, but somehow I thought Babu was like...
No, Babu is my official name. Okay. Because as I was growing up, Mom used to call me Babu. Oh. Mommy, Daddy, Babu.
Babu.
Yes.
Okay. You reminded her of the grandfather.
So I think she saw a lot of wisdom in me.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. So you were born and raised where?
I was born, raised in Nyalenda slums.
Okay.
Yes, and from Nyalenda slums, that's where we were really trained. Actually, I was trained. I can say I went through training.
For what?
The life itself.
Okay.
Yes, life itself. Because right now, this is the time that I can actually say confidently that whatever I went through in Nyalenda slums really made me to be who I am.
It's like an initiation ceremony.
It's an initiation ceremony, exactly. And Obinna, at times you might go through a lot in life and think that that is the end of you. Those are things, anytime you go through in life, know that they are bringing the best characters in you. Know that they are shaping you for your future.
Okay.
Know that without that, then you
will not
cannot
be
be where you are. And just like Judas in the Bible, he was put specifically in a place to betray Jesus so that there would be salvation. So without Judas, there would be no salvation. Okay? So
wise word.
without these hard moments, hard times in life, then you're not a complete person.
You're not a complete person.
You're not a complete person. So having gone through the life that I went through, right now, if you tell me you lack food, I know what it is to lack food. Therefore, I will chip in. If you tell me that you lack school fee, I know what it is to lack school fees. If you tell me that you are in a cell or in a prison, I know what it is to be in a prison or to be in a cell, because I was being arrested as early as I was in primary school. So
you're being arrested in primary?
Yes, because I was selling changa.
Oh, I thought ulianza revolution kitambo. So mom was selling changa.
Mom resolved. My dad passed when I was in class 3.
Okay.
Mom resolved to selling changa because that was the only way that we could make ends meet.
Okay.
And were it not for changa, I would not be here.
I would not be who you are.
Of parliament. That's why if I hear Rigiji fighting the issues of changa, actually I get offended.
So you actually support changa?
I really support it. Because from changa, you get doctors. From changa, you get actuaries like myself, a lawyer like myself, a leader like myself, a member of parliament like myself, and you'll get other professions, other professionals in different professions. So from that changa, you will get.
You don't feel like it's endangering people's lives having that is not gone through cabs?
You see,
people go even blind drinking ethanol.
Changa goes through a process called fractional distillation. That is chemistry.
Okay.
Using a Liebig condenser. If you now go into a laboratory, now the Liebig condenser in this case is a pot.
It's a pot.
It's a pot. Yeah. But it goes through a process called fractional distillation. Normal manufacturing. In fact, these are the normal spirits and vodkas and I'm even forgetting the name of alcohol because nowadays I don't drink.
Vodka's gin,
whiskey. Or whiskey. Or cognac.
Okay.
Now, at least those ones can be more harmful because of why? There are things which are added into them, additives. But changa is fractional distillation, is pure. But you see, the best way to stop consumption of changa, if the government wanted to stop changa, is to provide jobs for those selling and for the idle youth. The best way to provide a solution is not going and harassing chiefs and harassing the women and men selling changa, but I would also advocate for the fact that those people who are selling should moderate so that people are not served in excess.
Okay.
People are not given in excess.
But changa just with 10 bob, baba umechiu.
Excess of everything is dangerous.
Yeah,
okay, too much of everything is dangerous. So if it is 10 bob you chew, but you see, that is fractional distillation. That's why it's called
thing is, by the time that thing evaporates and condenses, it's a different weapon.
But what is the difference between changa and tequila? Tequila also you do one shot and you're done.
Yeah. I think it's just the approvals because KEBS feels they've not approved.
So the only difference is that everybody has a poison of choice.
Okay.
Your poison of choice may be cognac, maybe whiskey, maybe
That's
gin,
what you can
maybe
afford.
champagne. Somebody's poison of choice is changa, muratina, busa. That is the level they can afford. But if the government could give jobs to these people, then somebody will graduate from changa to beer. We'll take Tusker.
No, the minute you start taking changa, there's no going back, bro. That is like the deepest
but you
of
can graduate because of the value.
Maybe, but changa is a bit.
And you see why people also go drinking changa is because of depression, because of stress, because there are no jobs. Somebody is having 10 shillings and that person has no money to pay school fees for the child, has no money to buy food. Then what do you resort to? Short-term solution. A short-term solution where now you would rather get drunk to forget your problems. So the best way to deal with problems of muratina, changa, busa is to provide jobs to the youth, because an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Provide jobs to the youth, provide jobs to those selling the changa.
So, mom was selling changa,
Yes.
You were in school, she was doing this to take care of you and your siblings. Then when mom is not around, you are selling changa. Ama, why were you being arrested?
I was selling changa. Most of the time after school, I'm the one who was selling changa.
Okay.
Yes, so
Police
throughout
wakikuja.
my primary school, my high school, even on the day that I was going to do my KCSE biology practicals, I was arrested. I slept in Central Police Station.
In Kisumu?
In Kisumu, there's a good OCS called OCS Wanyama. He's retired now.
Yeah.
Wanyama is a good person because the person who arrested me, the arresting officer.
You guys, you know we can hear you, right? Very good.
The arresting officer, what he did was very, very simple. I requested him that I was going to sit for exams the following day for biology practicals, but he said that, Kweni, are you the only person who is going to school? And he put me in a cell. And that person called me the other day to ask me for bursary. And you know what? I remembered and said, anyway, in the spirit of forgiveness, let me educate the child because the child did nothing wrong to me. So I sent him bursary.
Child?
Yes. I sent him bursary.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just a month ago. So in the morning when the OCS came, I started knocking the door loud enough for him to hear from his office. Then when he came, he asked me what's the problem. I told him I was arrested. I couldn't afford 500 shillings to be set free. And I have exams now as we speak. He released a vehicle, police vehicle, Land Cruiser. I went to Kisumu Boys. Kisumu Boys to Central Police Station is 5 minutes drive. I went to school, did my biology practicals in home clothes.
Back to cell.
Then, no, he just released me.
Oh.
Yes, and then I went home. But that, you know, that was just one in a million. How many of those are happening? How many of our children are losing opportunity just because they can't afford that opportunity?
Okay.
So having been brought up from that lifestyle, I know what it is to lack something in life.
So this was your childhood growing up. How did you perform in that KCSE, the one you did from the cell?
I've always been an excellent student, Obinna. That when you talk about matters education in the intellectual balance, my brain is at optimum.
I was told to come with a dictionary today, but here we are. By the end of tonight, I will have learned a lot of things.